Hello everybody, how's it going? Good to see you all. We're here. We will be on Minecraft here in a second. It's just taking its sweet time to load. But how's it going? It's good to see everybody. Like I said, we're about to play some Minecraft. I've got some plans today. I might be building a super smelter, which will be pretty fun. It's proving to be a little bit difficult to think about for my small brain. Okay, I think we're good. Let me see if I can load it up. So over the weekend, I was trying to help my friends. We have a Minecraft server together, and it's cool. It's fun. I've had it for years upon years upon years, like since 1.14. So back when they updated villagers and added the pillagers. That's how long I've had that world. It was hosted on Minehut, which used to be, a pretty decent service for free Minecraft hosting. However, they have since decided that they are going more and more and more towards a model that's going to be paid. And so they've unfortunately locked a whole bunch of their features behind a paywall, which is fine. I don't have a problem with the company needing to make money. However, they locked a lot of features that were frustrating in specific. So first off, they started off with the thing that made us want to switch from Minehut in the first place was that they started with the fact that you can only play on your server 4 hours every day. And it resets at an arbitrary, I can't say the word now, arbitrary design, where it just stops, it resets every 24 hours at 1 a.m. PST. For me, that's 4 in the morning. So, it's not a great time for it to reset anyway. But that's one of the problems, and that's what caused us to go, okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to change hosts. The problem was, if you want to download all your world files from Minehut, you know what you gotta do? You have to download them one by one. So you're not just downloading a folder at a time. You are downloading a full file. So, in an average Minecraft world that might not necessarily be huge, but when you've been playing that world for let's see, 1.14 came out when, like 5 years ago, I think. When did Minecraft 1.14 come out? So 2017, that was, oh gosh. I don't want to even say that out loud, just how long ago that was, but that's a long time ago. But when you've been playing a world that long, it's got a lot of files. One for every chunk. So, you see this? There's a file for this, and this, and this, and this. It's unrealistic to download each and every one. So I opted to find alternate means. I managed to find a plugin that kind of backs it up on the back end to an external place like Google Drive. And I am now hosting a computer or a server on my computer until I finally suck it up and pay for a different service provider. But Minehut ticked me off last night, and I spent a long time today and yesterday just setting things up. Now this server here, it is still up and running just fine on Shockbyte. Obviously I've had my issues with Shockbyte in the past, but This one is still being run by an external host, but my friends and I have a server that is currently running on my PC. Completely different note. It might be related a little bit. It is hot. It is very hot in my room today. It is only 75 outside, but it is burning in my room. Like, I am already kind of sweating a little bit. So, it might be a shorter stream. Just because I don't want to have a stroke. Also, I gotta turn up the lighting here a little bit. Okay. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to build a super smelter. I've been thinking about this for the past couple of days. And I've got an idea. And I would just... I think it'll look okay. I was gonna do it off stream, but then yesterday, the way everything went with Minehut, I was just too tired. So I opted to not do it, but I think I can do it now. See, what if you somehow made a working helicopter? I mean, you could probably make one out of, like, flying machines, I guess. Do I have, like, just cobblestone? But, what was I gonna say? Right, you could probably make one out of, like, flying machines, but I guess it wouldn't necessarily push itself off the ground like a normal, helicopter. It would just look like one, I suppose. Minus the colors. See, it was 27, furnaces that I need. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do... And you guys could probably tell me that this is a dumb idea, and I'll probably listen to you. But I'm gonna do it anyway. One, we have all the lava buckets, or cauldrons filled, which is nice. But, what we're gonna try to do is I'm going to be doing lines of furnaces like this, and they're each gonna be 9 long. So, you know, there's gonna be 3 lines, and it's gonna be similar to that. I believe that works, and then all I would need to do then is have a cobblestone generator, and that will lead into the super smelter. After I have that super smelter built, I might possibly even add a couple more that are just for me to add items to, but this one's going to be the automated one that, you know, takes care of all the issues that I'm gonna have of, oh no, I don't have enough stone anymore. 70 out for me, my room. 41, it's cold, I'm still sweating. I have some blankets on. Oh jeez. Let me see how warm it is in my room. I have a 3D printer that usually tells me a pretty decent temperature gauge. We'll see. 29 Celsius, so... What is 29 Celsius in Fahrenheit? It's 84 degrees in my room. So, it's a little bit hot. It's a little bit hot. In fact, I'm gonna quickly crack open the window and see if that helps a little bit. It's just really hot in my room. We'll see. That might help. It might not. There's also prospect for some horrible, horrible things to happen here soon. I have now been made aware there's a spider nest in my window. I've never... Okay, that's a lie. I have dealt with a spider nest before in my room, but I don't want to. I most certainly do not want to deal with that. Let's see. King, guess what? What's up, Nuggy? What's up? My PE room at school is 70 to 90 every day. Oh, jeez. I don't like super warm temperatures, man. I love when it's like a little bit more on the cold side, because I can always add more layers. I can always put on another blanket. It's super cozy, but when it's hot, I sweat and it's just gross. It's icky. I'm not a fan. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should probably be big enough, maybe. I don't know. Let me kind of open some things up here. My mom kicked me out for the night. Lol. I'm planning to move out next week. Well, I'm glad that you're finally getting out of there. I know that's been something you've been waiting on for a while. But I'm sorry that she just did that to you out of the blue. That's messed up. I don't know the full situation there, but there's very little reason to ever kick somebody out. I don't know. Let's see. Yucky, nom nom, now icky. Listen, man, listen. These are all everyday words for me. I'm gonna be living with my dad though, so kinda icky, but better than my mom, to be honest. You know, that's fair. That is fair. You know, you'll find a best situation for you, whatever it might be. You know. And then, hopefully, one day you'll be able to be out where you need to be. Fire the nuclear missiles. I don't recognize your name, and with a name like that, I feel like I should. What was your username before? That is an awesome username, though, man. That is an awesome username. 10 months, 14 days, 18 hours. GG. I didn't leave in the morning the time she said I said, and then got mad because she couldn't gaslight me. Yeah. Yeah, that's not great. It's good that you're getting out of there. That's good. Okay, bruh. Nuggy's been following for 1 year, 7 months, 18 days, 21 hours. GG on that. I may have stuck around for the first time and I've been inactive since. Possibly. Also, thanks, no problem, man. That's just an awesome name. I can't believe that wasn't taken. I'm impressed. I also need to turn up volume there. Let's see. There we go. She also doesn't provide things like enough food, clothes, shoes, basic things like soap. Yeah, no, I don't blame you one bit, man. I do not blame you one bit. I don't get how a parent becomes a parent when they start treating people like that. Like, how did you get there? Why did you decide to get there anyway? Like, that's a choice. That's a choice to be that way. You can't just blame that on anything. Let's see. Hey King, long time no see. Last saw you at the family reunion. How goes a fellow family member of the King Regnog household? Oh yeah, totally. No cap, chaotic. How's it going? How's it going? I'm honestly gonna block her and never talk to her again. I pray for my brother, even though I'm not religious. You know, that's fair. I don't blame you for cutting her out. When people don't treat you like a human, then they stop having access to you. That's a consequence. So I don't blame you one bit. I definitely don't. I wish I could say my day has been more eventful, but it really hasn't. It's just been me dealing with customer support and then finding loopholes in terms of service to retrieve my data. But that's not quite as eventful, I would say. Just checking on my followed streamers and such, so I hope you guys have a good one. Alright, see you later, nuclear missiles. We'll catch you maybe later one day. But it was good seeing you. In her eyes, it's a privilege to eat one meal a day and have a house to live in. You know, that's just bare minimum of being a parent, ma'am. Yeah. I would say that's below even bare minimum, really. It's sad that it's gotten to that point. Like, how does... I don't know. Maybe her parents treated her that way. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it, but I don't know. Maybe one day. See ya. Alright, see ya, man. Oh. Oh, wait. I know where I am. Okay. Okay, so we do that. I seal this up for now. Oh. Hi. Let's see. I waited 17 hours to watch the stream, 46 minutes of sleep. Gosh. I wish I could say that I was that dedicated to watching streamers, but I can't. I cannot say that much. I mean, I might be up for 17 hours, but I'll have had a little bit of sleep before that. She was normal before I was 4 years old. One time she locked me in my room and wouldn't let me out when I was 4. Yeah, no, it's a wonder she's even still in your life in general, like... I don't know how she was able to, like, claim you on her taxes that long. Gosh. Certainly realize she's a lot worse than I thought she was. Yeah. Yeah, no, it all kind of dawns on you at once, to be honest. Especially once you, like, it usually takes a huge thing where you start looking back at all the signs and going, yeah, no, this person was terrible. She's, like, super manipulative. That's what I'm getting out of it, though, like... Especially with your more recent statements here, like, telling anyone makes you a backstabber. It's like, no, that's not the case. She's full well knowing, like you said, that she's wrong, for one, but two, yeah. But two, also, you know, like... Oh, where was I going with that? She knows that she's wrong. And then two, that she also has to know that she's manipulative. Like, that's... I don't know how she gets that I don't know how anybody gets to that point of treating any other human being like such. It's like, no, you are kind of sick and twisted. I'm not gonna lie, man. Oops. Okay, I'm up for 19 hours a day. That sounds about where my average was for a while. I mean, I've since stopped that. My my body has caught up with me and realized that it can't do that anymore. That being said, I only slept 6 hours last night, according to my phone. Or no. Yes. And usually that's kind of where I'm at, is 6 hours of sleep. Sometimes I'm lucky and get like 6.5. Maybe we can find a 7 hour. When was the last time I slept 7 hours? Or at the very least more than 6. A lot of these are actually 3s and 4s. I thought I was doing better. Uh-oh. Okay, this one was close to 7 hours. 6 hours, 52 minutes. The last time I slept that long was March 25th. So I don't sleep much. Like I thought I did. I thought I was doing better, but I just now realized I'm not doing better. Okay. And she acts like telling anyone, wait, I already read that one. She only acknowledges my mental illness when it's convenient for her, but otherwise I'm faking and the doctors misdiagnosed me. Yeah, no, I don't, she knows full well what she's doing. There is, like, no mistake there. She's intentionally choosing to be the way she is. That's the thing. She can't even pass that off like, oh, well, you know, like, it's so hard being me or whatever. She'll say that. But that's not giving you any acceptable reason to act the way you do. She didn't tell me to not come home this morning. Oh my gosh. Hey, welcome on in, Raiders. How's it going, Marie? How was the rest of your stream? Let me get you some shoutouts here. If you guys haven't already, please follow Marie. She's taking over my Twitch channel whenever I do retire, in case any of you don't remember. She was playing some Valorant. I believe it was some comp. How were the last couple of games, homie? How were they? Hello, Liam. Hello, Alias. Hello, guys. How's it going? Good to see you. We're just chilling, playing some Minecraft, the usual. We won them? Hey, let's go. I knew you guys could do it. I knew it. I am amazed every time I watch you guys play. I'm like I said, I need somebody to teach me. I don't play well. I think a lot of it is just due to probably lack of time that I spend in the game, but I need you guys to teach me. Alright, sounds good, Nuggy. I'll catch you a little later. Hope everything gets better for you. Also, of course, if you guys need to head out, I know it's dinner time for some of us here. Please go take care of whatever you gotta do. We'll be here for a good while. Ouch. Okay, that's it, buddy. That's it. Thank you. Goodbye. So yeah, well, this is what we're doing. We're just digging out a little room here. I'm gonna be putting in a super smelter, so we can smelt all of the cobblestone that we'll be getting from a cobblestone generator, which is gonna hopefully be made this week, next week, sometime, eventually. But once I build that, you know, we'll have all the stone I need, so I could build, so I can finish building this. All of this. There's so much mountain to build and not enough material, so I'm hopeful, you know, with all of that might help me a little bit. We'll see. I'm gonna, let's see, put torches. Torches definitely would be a good idea. I'll get around to that eventually. Hey, Swiftu, how's it going, man? AI model? Oh, jeez. Oh, wow, it spawned a bunch of creepers. Okay. I do more than make AI models sometimes. For those of you who didn't see, Swiftu did put in an AI model of me singing My Way by Frank Sinatra. And you know, it was it was beautiful. It was beautiful, really. Um it was very beautiful. I mean, like I definitely, could say with certainty that I would sound just like that. Honestly, it wasn't that far off. And that was the scary thing. I mean, it sounds probably honestly better than me. It holds a note very, very well. Um, and so hearing all these AI covers have been very interesting. Um, at least to me. Especially things like the rapping. It actually does a pretty decent job on, because rapping is talking fast to a rhythm, so it's a little bit it's a little bit it's a little bit easier for it to wrap my voice into that than say something like Taylor Swift, whom I sound nothing like. The Rap King. Gosh. I did try the coding bot. How did that go? I spent more time the other night, like a couple nights ago, 3, 4 nights ago, maybe. I don't know. It was a couple nights ago. To start learning more about coding and all that. I'm still on C for a language, which is not the it's not the worst language, but it is definitely a tough one. Um, and I just now learned about like arrays and how that all works so that you don't have to copy paste your code over and over and over again. It's nice. Um, but it is complicated. I have so much trouble with code in general, so it's been tough, but I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm gonna figure it out. I found out something: you can't make a game with only AI. You need to semi know what you're doing with coding and how to use like Unity or Unreal Engine. Yeah, that's the tough thing with AI. Um, it could honestly probably give you all the steps to succeed in it, but you still have to know the UI. You gotta know some of the formatting, because sometimes it does get it wrong. But it is something that you could do. You just gotta, like you said, be familiar with how code works and how Unity and Unreal work. AI at its current point can't pick 3D models or build worlds or create models or do everything. Yeah. Now it is getting closer to the point of making 3D models, but it can do a 2D game relatively well because it can do art in a 2D medium. It can do code, sort of. Um, it's not perfect by any means, but it is getting better over time. It can write code, and that's about it for now. Yeah, yeah, that sounds pretty accurate to me. My Duolingo streak. Oh no, Unity is the best for VR if it's a simple game. So yeah, I would say that's probably accurate. When it comes to what I'll be using, it's gonna be Unreal Engine, which is going to suck. Unreal is a very difficult language, from what I've heard. Or not language, but a difficult engine for your first one anyway. But if you can learn Unreal Engine, you could probably learn just about anything else. A lot of people have recommended doing Godot. However, Godot only supports 2D at this current time, and I need 3D for my games. So I could do Unity, but that's C sharp. And I need to be learning C++, which is on Unreal. So it's at this point, it's just about, I gotta learn something because that's what I have access to and that's what I need. And so you might be going, well, why do you need to use Unreal? Why not use Unity? I like the way Unreal looks right out of the box. I like their royalty system. Like you mentioned there, Swifty, the visual coding looks pretty nice. I might be messing around with that a little bit. In general, though, Unreal Engine is probably the way of the future, and if I wanted to get a job in the gaming industry, I should probably learn how to use that, because either I'll be using that predominantly, or I'll be using a in-house engine, and people would rather know that I can use Unreal Engine rather than Unity. So, Unity is best for VR if it's a simple game. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, luckily, Unreal does have some pretty good tools for VR. So I'm going to be looking into those as I get closer to completing the game. VR will probably be like second priority in terms of device, at least device support. Not necessarily standalone VR, but at least having it as an option for PC VR and eventually PlayStation VR if I can get it on PlayStation. The hard thing is I need to find out if I can actually get consoles to work. Thank you for the lurk, Dorito. I appreciate it. The biggest issue I've been finding though with consoles is the fact that I'm going to be working with consoles that aren't designed to work with AI. And that's what a lot of my game is supposed to hinge on, is being so immersive, because it is, using AI in the background to kind of help stuff. It's going to have some handcrafted stuff, absolutely. Those AIs are, generally speaking, going to be handcrafted, and there's going to be a lot of time and care put into them to make them more lifelike. But at what point is it going to be too much? And that's what I'm mostly worried about, I guess, is sorry, motorcycle. How much time am I going to have to spend on it to make it work on a console? Hopefully not much. Hopefully it'll work on consoles kind of right out of the box, but I'm doubtful. I am doubtful, to say the least. I'm gonna go ahead and start running some of these furnaces. Just to get... Or wait, no, I don't have very much cobblestone, so never mind. I was gonna say, let me just stick some stone in here, but I don't need that. I just need to put away some stuff. Clean up my inventory a little bit. PC VR would be Valve Index. So Valve Index or the PC can also use Quest for VR. It's not as good. Valve is honestly the best, and I'd have to secure a Valve Index to really test it. But I would like to get a Valve working, but I would also be using Quest 2 for Steam VR testing at first, and then Valve Index would definitely be a dream of mine to work with. We'll see how long it takes to get there, though. It can write code for 3D models. Yeah, so it could definitely write the code for it, and there are some AI models out there that can sort of do 3D generation, but it's not perfect. You could probably have it write a little bit of code. Here's your Earth Hydra, thank you. The big thing, I guess, with 3D models would be like, I don't know. It's tough. 3D modeling is something that I think is going to be a human's job for a little while longer. At least until 3D scanning becomes so easy to do on phones. It's already getting there. My brother-in-law, he was showing me on his phone back when he got it like 4 years ago. He was able to do some 3D scans of a room. So once that gets a little bit better to the point where AI can actually take over that job for the most part, we'll probably be in that age where, things can be 3D scanned just from a still image. Let's see. 2D games can, yes, I experiment with 2D games a ton in Python. It can make a full 2D game. Unreal has a cool coding way with the visual coding. Yes, visual coding is interesting. I haven't messed with it too much. I was trying to, but I really didn't understand too much of what I was doing. And I didn't want to mess up anything. But it is something I'm going to try to toy around with, especially after I'm done with my computer science classes. After I do computer science, I'll be taking probably another course in game development while I'm trying to make the game. But I don't want to just do one game, and then, I don't want to just go straight into making my big game. I do want to try, if I can, to maybe do a practice game before I do it. I don't know, we'll see. Just because I want to be sure that I'm ready. Terraria is 2D but too old for AI. This good. Unity is the best. I could give an AI a simple 2D game prompt, and other than some bug fixing, it would make a full 2D game. Yeah, it is truly insane just how good it's getting. It's a little bit unnerving considering, that's a field that I was gonna go into. But at the same time, it's like, that's life. Keep learning, keep adapting. That's how you stay ahead of, the bad things to come. AI can't take your job if you keep learning new stuff. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot more than 27 hoppers, but I just need to plan out some things here first. So we'll start like right here. Or I guess more so probably right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gosh. Allergy season has been pretty awful already, I'm gonna be honest. The Switch can run VR on Mario Odyssey, and that's 3D. That's pretty good. Honestly, VR wouldn't be too bad to run things. It's just, like I said, console is my biggest concern with just AI. It can be pretty resource intensive, and I want to be sure that my user has a good experience when they're playing my games. And if I can't fulfill a good experience on Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation, I'd rather try to just not offer it in general until consoles get a little bit better. So with this game in VR, I could ditch the real world and escape to a world where I could fly and interact to humans and time travel and do anything. Pretty much. That's at least the idea. Now, whether or not it will actually work that way, that remains to be seen. But that's the hope. That is most certainly the hope. Okay. So we need hoppers all along the back, and then hoppers along the top. But I need to double check the designs for this. You could maybe, I would kind of like to do the minecart method, because it just works a lot better. So I need to look into that maybe. Just make separate games like VR Project King and PC Project King. I could do that. Ideally, though, I would like it so that everybody could still play cross-play together. So that's why I'm a little bit hesitant for that, is, you know, I don't want what version of the game you play to be the deciding factor of whether or not you can play with your friends. So if you don't have VR, then I still want you to be able to play with your VR friends. If you do have VR, then I want you to be able to play with your console friends and your PC friends, and so on and so forth. Test coming up in 3 to 4 weeks is gonna be, I had one today also. Oh boy, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I wish, I had the willpower to do these tests like some of you guys do. I'm always impressed with just how much testing you guys have to go through, like, every day. I'm just like over here like, you know, I have this 2-hour-long lecture that I really don't want to do, but I have to. Where's all of my redstone? I had like a full shulker box that's just different redstone stuff. And oh, here's a couple. I could take some of this. Take the lava buckets and normal buckets for now. There we go. We want to hear a disturbing fact? I would love to. Oh, here's a stretch. Thank you, Earth Hydra. Much appreciated. So basically you're putting Ready Player One into the real world. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's an accurate statement, I would say. Make it like Minecraft for Quest and the PC. I mean, that could work. Quest Edition sort of works on Java. It doesn't really as much anymore, but it used to work very well. I don't know. We'll see when we get there, because by the time the game's done, it might be a lot easier to run those things on these consoles. I mean, most of us aren't going to be running PlayStation 5s in 10 years. I don't know if this game's going to be done in 10 years, but, you know, by then we should have a PlayStation 6, I would hope. So, you know, we'll be in a different place technology-wise anyway. There we go. Let's see. I do have a test tomorrow that I should be studying for. You know, I have 2 tests I should be studying for. Oh, jeez. You know, if you need to head out, though, Swiftu, for real, please do. We'll be here. We'll be here for a little while, so you know, please make sure that you're getting everything done that you need to be done, getting done anyway. Bro isn't studying. 3 to 4 years PS6, 10 to 11 years PS7. Yeah, PS6 will be out by then. I definitely won't have the game fully complete in 3 years. I can tell you that much. There might be a pretty good working version of the PC edition in like 2 years, but I'm anticipating it taking every bit of that. Okay. 18 to 19 years, PS8. I'm anticipating consoles dying out before we get that far. Consoles are becoming increasingly more powerful and are more and more like PCs every day. So I'm guessing we'll probably see Xbox leave the market first. Sony will claim their little victory or whatever, saying that they lasted the longest in the console market, and then we'll probably see PlayStation enter the PC market, probably. Let's do this. Okay. I should be fine. I know my Spanish, and I think I know enough about ecosystems. You know, that's fair. Those are two that are relatively easy enough to kind of keep up with. As long as you know what you're saying in Spanish, you're fine. Ecosystems you could probably guess your way through. It's been 20 years for the PlayStation, and I have all PlayStations. Nice. Sony PCs, yeah. I mean, that's they'll probably keep the PlayStation name, and then it'll probably get a year name instead of being PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. And then you'll have model names. So it'll be like, for example, PlayStation 2022 mid max. Something like that. So you'll have your minimum system, which can play probably, you know, most of your games that you would want to be playing. Maybe not anything super new and all that. That's gonna be your cheaper price range, probably around $500 to $600, like your current systems. Then you'll have your mid tier, which will probably be like 1,000 to 1,200, and that'll be, you know, your system that will probably get you through every game from now until probably in the 4-year range when things start getting more and more power hungry. And then you've got your PlayStation 2024 Max. And the 2024 Max would be, you know, top of the line everything. It's going to probably be anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. That's the way I see consoles going. PlayStation and Xbox both. It just makes the most sense unless they're just trying to get out of hardware entirely. At which point they'll both go full cloud gaming and just call it a day. PS1 more like PC1, yeah. You know, there's a few covers I made that I haven't shown you for reasons. Oh gosh, I'm a little bit terrified of that thought, but I kind of do believe it at the same time. Let's see. I need to come over here. And I need to oh, what is it? Minecraft Super Smelter. So it looks like the best way to do it I'm doing it right anyway, is it should be kind of like this. And then I need my rails. And then I need my blocks. I'm gonna go eat. I'll be right back, or be back in 5 to 15 minutes. All right, sounds good, Zunder. We'll catch you hopefully around then. So if I do that, same deal here. Oh, okay. I need to do this a little more carefully. Probably here. And now that I'm thinking about it, this actually has to go a little bit longer. So it'll go 1, 2, like that. And like that, okay. And then right here, I could do one there. Okay. Then it needs to go over 2 more, like this. And then trying to get a better view on this. Okay, mute. I'm good, thank you. I'm just trying to find out how this super smelter is built. Really not much material, honestly. Okay, so you hook up all the hoppers. Then you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I kind of messed up here, sort of. So I need to do that instead. And this one should be only like 2. I've never built a super smelter. I built a couple in the past, but this is the only time I've ever actually needed one. Like this desperately. Okay, no, it wanted this as a more of a temporary thing. Okay. Give me that, give me that. Okay, there we go. I think. I just never needed to smelt like insane amounts of stuff, just like a few stacks. I don't normally go too big in survival. Until this week I have to build like a massive like challenge competition. It's massive, a crap ton of concrete. Oh gosh. Concrete sucks. I hate getting lots of concrete, man. Also, I see that you sent me a message here. Here's a mystery cover of a mystery song. You guys ready to hear this? Here we go. I'm scared. No! No! Oh gosh. Steal my heart and hold my tongue. You madman. You madman. I feel my time has come. Let me in. You know, it sounds pretty accurate, I'll be honest. It's got my accent. Oh gosh. Unlock the door. I never felt this way before. What the heck? This is a little bit scary, I'm gonna be honest. And the wheels just keep on turning. The drummer begins. Okay, let me skip ahead to... I think it's here. Inside your head. Okay, a little bit farther ahead. Someone who hears. Here we go. Okay. I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed. That doesn't sound bad. Here, we'll give it a little bit more of a listen, guys. Until my day is done, and say you'll come and set me free. Just say you'll wait for me. That's actually pretty good there. That is actually pretty good. Now I just gotta take the vocals from that and then put my my guitar cover over top of it, and we're set. And in your flood, I want to hear the end here. Say you'll come, set me free. Just say you'll wait for me. Say you'll wait. It's not bad. You'll wait for me. Just say you'll wait. You'll wait for me. I was curious how it's gonna handle the end there, because his voice, it is noticeably different. It's got more of a warm tone to it than the rest of the song. So I was curious how it was gonna handle it there. It did pretty good. It struggles at like the beginning and the end, I've noticed, for a lot of AIs. They struggle at the beginning of the song, like with the first couple of words, and then it struggles ending the song with like a with the trail off. It struggles with that generally, but it's not bad. That's really good, and you know, that didn't sound bad, really. I mean, minus like the voice just being me. I mean, outside of that, you know, it was pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay, so if I do that. And honestly, like you said, the chorus was very well done, actually. Like, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Okay, let me make sure I've got this right. So he's gonna place a redstone block there. And then what else does he do here? Okay. So it should go back and forth. Okay, so I did do that part right. I just need to do... I'm gonna leave this spot open for the loading zone, I think, if it'll let me. It makes the most sense to load from this side anyway. The vocals and audio are a bit unbalanced. That's all I noticed. Yeah, I mean, the vocals, you know, that's one of the other big things about AI is I've noticed the vocals are a lot more quiet with it, and I think it's just because it can't sample a full range unless that person properly does hit those notes. And so when it manipulates it, it doesn't carry volume with it as much. Now, some AIs do a better job than others with that, but honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, I'm almost done here, I think. So that gets a chest, and then that one gets a chest. Okay. So if I do this right, where's my chests? Was that AI King? That was AI King. Yes. I'm trying to think. I don't think I showed you all of AI King yet, have I? It's a very interesting deep dive, I've got to tell you. I think it's because of my training data, your voice is quiet in my training data. That could definitely cause some stuff there. Okay, so if I do that one and that one. Okay, there we go. Singing AI King could put out a single. I wish I could take credit for that, but I mean, I only think I can claim credit as an artist with that one. I love singing AI. It's incredible. It is just incredible, honestly. I can make bank from this. Okay, let me think. So I'm gonna need an item splitter, I guess, in order to get it to go from there out to here. Oh, and I'm gonna have to sort the items as well. So what we'll do is... Would it be better to sort them once when they're all combined into the same hopper? Or would it be better to sort them 3 different times? That way the buckets get out of there quickly. Because I think it would create less of a bottleneck if we just sorted out the, we sort out the buckets first, probably. King's voice is good. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I love how even like AI King, I'm very, very critical of just my voice in general when it comes to singing, especially. But AI King right there, man. He doesn't deserve as much hate as I'm giving him. He really doesn't. He deserves better. Okay, so if you put those 2 there, then it's just about putting a lever down. And they both should go. It's not the most complicated thing in the world, but that works. So, let me come over here. And where's my lever? I have like a chest, or not a chest full, but I have a shulker with some levers, but I don't see it, so I'll just do that for now. So if I do that, or no? Okay. Does that work? Yes. Okay. There we go. So it'll do that. This is not the best farm we could have. But it might be the best one I have access to right now. I mean, let me take a quick look to see if I can modify it a little bit more. So that it has like the comparator loading. Okay, do that. Okay, it's a little bit more complicated than I thought it was. Okay, yeah, let's not do that one. I want, like, one with the comparator so that it stops the minecart, but I don't see... I don't see one. So, I mean... This will work for now, I guess. I'll just need to make sure to fire it up before I'm ready to actually deal with too much. Okay. So if I do that... Okay. And then over here, it's gonna go over 2 more. It's actually gonna go over only 1. So I could do this. Okay. So if I do that, bro, I just made the best, and I mean best sandwich I've ever eaten. What kind of sandwich? Can't just leave us off on a cliffhanger like that. Okay, so I need to put one there, and then one here. Okay. Gosh, I'm already tired. Okay, we need to make more chests. So I do that. Go. This will be enough for now. Okay. And then, I need another hopper minecart. That's a minecart with a furnace. There we go. Hopper minecart. Okay. Give me a second. It is burning in here, so I'm going to see if there's any other options to keep this place cool, because I am kind of on fire. Let me see how hot it is right now. It is 29 Celsius, so that's still like, what, 84? 29 Celsius in Fahrenheit? Yeah, 84.2. So, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can pull this room off a little bit more. I'll be right back. How much is that gonna mess with my lighting? It's a little bit bad. Hang on. We might be able to do something here. Don't make my forehead shiny. Come on. That's natural-ish. That's not bad. Like, I'm very, very orange. But, give me a second here. That's a better light tone, maybe. So, it's hot. It's very, very hot. It was, last I checked, 84. I have... Okay, I can't do that. I've done some tweaking. I gotta turn off the fan, though. Because it's blowing right into the mic, so... I tried with that one. Give me 1 second. Okay. But I've turned off the ceiling light, which will kind of help a little bit. I've opened up the window, which will help a little bit. And, I don't know. At this point, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Hopefully tonight, you know, it'll cool down again a little bit. I'm not complaining that it's hot, like, where I live. I'm just complaining that it's hot in my house. Oh, jeez. Okay, this needs to become a hopper, so let me go get more of those. And then we need to finish up all of these today. You know what? Let me open up the door. I usually stream with the door closed, the lights on, window closed. That's my usual setup, but there's nobody home right now besides my dad, who's watching TV. So as long as nobody's up here, it's not a big deal that I keep the door open. And then hopefully by then, it'll cool down enough that, I mean, it's gonna... How cold is it gonna get tonight? It might get down to 66. That's not awful. That would at least help cool down the room for a little bit. Okay. Well, we've got a little bit of a cross breeze now, so that should help at least a little. We'll see. Anyway... I made the sandwich with mayo, mustard, 3 ham, cheese, and pickle. Nice. Now, I'm not a huge fan of mustard, but I do like myself some mayo. I love ham. I love cheese. And pickles, you know, they're pretty okay, too. So, I can definitely get behind that. It sounds like a nice sandwich. And honestly, I can see the appeal of mustard and pickle. Those two flavors probably do go together pretty well. So I can see that. I definitely can see that. Let me grab some of my wood here. We're just gonna take it all down with me. And then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna take more iron. And it should be okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to come back in here and craft really quick. I need some more hoppers. I'm gonna need more wood. So I can make more chests, so I can make more hoppers. There we go. Mustard and pickle were on different sides, but when you bite, it all goes together. Ooh, okay. Okay, one of those kind of sandwiches. Nice, nice. Do that, and then I need, there we go. Good, good, good. So now, I do that. And then I need to come along over... Guess I'll do it on this side. Need to do all of these. Okay. So if I do that, and then I can do this. And then I can do one here with more rails going from there. Alright. I'll do the hoppers and minecarts here in a minute. It was better than most burgers I've had. I need some of my sandwiches. Want to help, maybe? Hey man, listen, I'm all about business opportunity. That being said, I have very little experience in making sandwiches. I mean, I used to be quite the sandwich connoisseur, but I have forsaken the ways. I have not made a sandwich in many years. Many years. There we go. So we do one there. We put one here. And then we just gotta do that. Okay. Now that we're over here, need one of those, and mine carts, right? Okay. My brother will help. He's gonna work at a Subway. Ah, nice, nice. I have a lot of friends who used to work at Subway, and they all liked it pretty well. Honestly, if it were time for me to go pick another career and, like, you know, Subway, if Subway or Walmart, I think I'd pick Subway. I hate Walmart. I don't want to go back. Please, nobody make me go back there. Okay, do that. Do that. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. So if I do those, then I can do... how do I do this without breaking things? Not there. There. Okay. That might do it. Okay. Possibly. Okay. So now I gotta remember... The back chest is fuel. So we need to hook all of these up to a, to the lava line. And then we've got to hook up these to the, cobblestone generator. Okay. I didn't think about this. Gosh. So I'm trying to think. Posture check, thank you. Suddenly I feel a cool breeze coming through that window. It feels so nice. Okay, hello? Oh, pig. Hi. Maybe we could come, like, together every year and see if we get better money through the years. Gosh. Start a sandwich chain, what do we call it? Let me think. What are we doing here? I should have put it a little lower so that it could actually bleed into each system, but I can't now. So I need to essentially take this, make it into a bulk storage sort of ordeal, I guess. And then it's going to have to also do like maybe an overflow kind of sort of deal. So it spits out the extra buckets when they're not going into here. And then those will get circulated into over here eventually. Because it'll spit them out instead of going all the way through. Or I guess this needs to be the overflow and whatever doesn't make it in. Okay, hang on. I think I know what I'm trying to do. So we're gonna do this sort of deal. Okay. And then I'm going to need more hoppers. Like that. This isn't like the most efficient way to do things, but it's a way to do things. So we'll do that for the meantime. Okay. Sandwich Brothers. I love it. Love it. So then I guess it would go from, well, I guess that works because it would fill in all of these, and then once this, because this one will take priority, I think. Right, so if let me test some things here. So if I toss a hopper in here to the hopper, where does it go? Okay, it makes it all the way down. So that works. The first priority is it actually gets out of the machine here. So then what needs to happen is it needs to convert to item form. Well, no, it can't, can it? It has to come out of the top. The top priority. Because I need to be able to... I don't know. I mean, the other chests shouldn't ever fill, now I'm thinking about it, so as long as I have a shut-off switch, it should be okay. So what we should be able to do then is... if I go this way, right? I need to find the right coordinates for where it's supposed to come up out of. So... I need it to come out... I guess... somewhere around this spot, so... maybe even way back here so it can actually split. I gotta figure out, how do I want to split it, right? Minecraft item splitter. It needs to be better than a 50-50. It needs to be a 3-way. Build a platform that is at least 3 blocks wide, 3 blocks long. Place hoppers. Place a hopper on each side of the platform. Place a chest. Place a block. Add redstone. Add redstone. Add repeater. More redstone. So it would build a... place a hopper on each side of the platform facing towards the center. The hoppers should be placed so that they are 2 blocks from each other. Buy a chest, place a chest. Place a chest directly above the center hopper on the platform. How is this supposed to work? That doesn't sound possible the way he mentioned that. Okay, let me see if I can find a... That's a 4-way. I need a 3-way. I mean, we could just do 4-way. And then whatever doesn't make it into the super smelter would just be put in the storage. That's an idea. Let me just 3-way it. We gotta make different holiday sandwiches too. Maybe send money to charities to buy our sandwiches for a little less than they got. That is a very common business strategy, so it wouldn't be the worst idea. How much work is this gonna be? I made 3-way and 11-way item splitter. Oh, okay. So we actually might be able to do this a little bit better than what I'm thinking, even. So the 3-way splitter worked perfectly. In the brief tests, but the larger 11-way splitter revealed issues caused by the increased distribution of items. The cart didn't load fast enough, which initially broke the system. Okay. So we could actually do this with hoppers and hopper minecarts still. So let me try this. So instead of doing it the other way, what I'm gonna do is try to do it this way. So it's all gonna go into these, so I'm kind of imagining they go out like 2. And then what I'll probably do with the cobblestone is those will probably go directly into these chests. Probably through a water stream up above it. And then the water stream will just trash any extra cobblestone that we don't need. 2 of my signature sandwiches would be sent to the president every 12 hours. You know he's got to be hungry, you know. So keeping the world running is a lot of work. Okay, so if I do that sort of deal, right? Okay, so I need to get to negative 1, 2, 3, 8, 61, 3, 9, 1. Okay. So I think I can make that work. It is gonna have to be more like this sort of deal, though. So this one would be a powered rail, and then a normal rail, and then usually a detector rail right there. Okay. So it needs to get to Y. What was it, 61? Yeah, 61. So let's get there first. It can't really do that. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go up to here. And then we just need to go this way until we're matched up with 238. I guess we need to actually... Yeah, we need to go back this way a little bit. That puts us at 91, so we need to go back just a little bit more. Okay. Now I gotta go this way. This is a, 1238. This is gonna be a long tunnel. I've gotta make sure it's all safe too. Who's the best president? Trump, Obama, or Joe? I refrain from making any political comments, especially on all bad presidents, if I can. Let's see. It was 1238, right? Yeah. So I think I can make that. Yeah. Okay. I have to clean out all the hoppers after this, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So it'll come back through there. Okay. Does that hit all of them? It doesn't hit that one. So if I do that, it still doesn't really hit all of them. Oh, wait, okay. It should be fine without that one, honestly. Okay. Just gotta keep it going fast enough, and we should be okay. Oops, gave me those back, thank you. Okay, I need more, I need more stuff. More, yeah, more of this, there we go. What's all that on the screen? These are all like some system information. So up here is like what's on my computer and you know what it's made with and some modded stuff. I'm trying to find a way to show it without showing chat. Let me F3D that. There we go. Over here is like where you're at in the world. Some different things like that. I've been using mainly just this stuff though, just because that's what I need. But all of it is honestly useful now that I think about it. Okay, oh, ad time. Somebody remembered. Alright. Here's the ad time from Zender. Alright. Well, blame Zender, you know, as always. Don't blame me, guys. 180 seconds. 3 minutes, from Zender. Okay, I'm gonna finish building this while that's all happening. I need to detector rail. This. And then we're gonna write it on my minecart just to see if it works. So right now I don't really have all the capability to just write it, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just carefully push it, if it'll let me. Okay, come on. I can almost get it. Come on. Here we go. Doesn't make it. When there's not chicken in the way, possibly. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Here we go. Okay, does it work? Oh, it doesn't make it up there. Okay, so we need more juice. I can probably get more. Do have a little bit more powered rail, so let's do like 1, 2. And then just bust a little hole in the wall there. We should be fine. There we go. I tend to chat and rap with the king a little more from MC alias, plus we gotta speak to all our people when we get on. You know, everybody gets a nice little warm hello from me. I'm always down to chat, chill. Okay, this is working. This is working. I think. So now, hang on. We might have something. How do I get up there? Can I? Yes, awesome. So let me put that away, all of that. What I need now is to pick up this. It's going to become a hopper minecart. Yes. I think. Or is it a chest minecart? Not that page, hang on. I have too many tabs open. It's a hopper minecart, okay. So if we put one here. And then... how's this look? So, how's everyone doing? I'm doing well, We're just chilling right now, having some fun. But I hope you're having a good time, Abda. We're over here trying to build a machine here to kind of help us run a minecart back and forth. And I think it's gonna work. I think. So I don't think I have a comparator anymore. I do have a repeater. And I have redstone dust, so we can at least do something here. So what it's supposed to do is a comparator would go here, which would take the signal from here saying, hey, there's something there. And then there would be redstone that does, like, hang on, this little maneuver. That shoots a signal back into here saying, hey, it still needs to go. Okay. And then we're gonna have another one, over here on this side. And it'll take a comparator signal from here with a redstone dust like that. Let me go get more redstone. Okay, revenge, now that's my job. Just about to hit the add button. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then I put this one here and that one there. So I need two comparators and it should work. Okay. We'll give it a try. So where is my comparators? I could probably just make some, honestly. So let me do that. I need one more redstone dust so that I can make 6 torches, or is it 6 torches? Yeah, it's 6 torches. And then it's like quartz, right? I don't have the recipe. Oh, wait. It needs to be in here. Yeah. Okay, quartz. So, home. I bet you ate my crayons. I'm sorry, man. Save you some tomorrow. I promise we could. Gosh. Not the crayons, man. What the heck? Where's all my... Oh, I have quartz here. I just don't have it in a form that I need it in. So let me go to the nether and see if I can get any there. Okay. Let me see where my family's at. I want to keep this door as open as I can for as long as I can. Where are they at? They are currently... Oh, that breeze feels so nice. They are rapidly approaching 4 minutes away. Okay, I've got time. Just a little bit of time. Oh gosh, I picked a bad time to jump down. What the heck? Okay, I see what I need. Target acquired. So here's my fortune pickaxe. Oh, hi. Okay. Now back to the village. Okay. So we needed 2 comparators. Like so. And this should hopefully do it. Okay. So for example, you know what, let's just load the lava into it, and see if it works. So I've got these buckets, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna empty out my inventory, and we're gonna try this out. Okay. So I think what I can do actually is this. Okay, it's all getting sucked down. Okay. So it should come back. Did it pick up anything? No, wait. Okay, it did pick up something. It looks like I need to add more boosts because it's slowing down a significant amount. Okay, it didn't make it all the way up. That's a problem. So yeah, it needs just more boosts in general. So let me get more of those. Okay, how do I solve this? Hmm. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Do I not have any more powered rails? I need at least one, but I think I could probably do with more than that. So let me see if I can find more. Let's see. It's crazy finding out the King and AV are cool, but we are. What's the word for it? Niche streamers? Niche streamers. There's a couple of different words out there for like, for niche streamers, but yeah. Yeah, no, we're pretty chill, honestly. Abda's one of the best. Let me think. Where could I get gold? Like mass quantities of gold. If I don't have any already. There's some. That should be enough. For now, anyway. Mesa biome. Mesa biome would work. Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm closing the door. Family came back. No more cool breeze for me. Oh well. It's fine. So I need, redstone dust, is it? Yeah, okay. There we go. So we'll put like one more here. Put one more here. Put two more here. Another one here. And then it was struggling here, wasn't it? So put another one here. And that should help. Okay, I push it again. Or let me just hop into spectators, see where it's going. I'm an admin, I'm allowed to do that. Okay. It seems to be doing okay. And it is collecting a decent amount of buckets. And is it distributing them is the important question. I guess it would be in here, yeah. So it is sort of doing it, I guess. That one's got 3. That one's full. That one's almost full. So it's not perfect yet. I mean, in the long run, it probably won't matter necessarily. I mean, it won't be even all the time, but that works. Dude, really gotta teach me that, please. I speak Spanish, can't read or write. Live down south, San Antonio, Texas. Seriously, that is what I would, what I need is to be able to speak with Spanish viewers. Dude, I wish I could speak Spanish. I am not good at it. I know like little bits here and there, but I outside of those little bits, I'm I'm in a lot of trouble. Let me see if it's actually dropping off the resources or not. Okay, it is. So it should run out soon. In fact, it's got one more bucket to go. Awesome. You know that one friend that eats all fast food and is a literal pencil? Yes, I am that friend. Actually, I don't eat very much fast food anymore, but I am a pencil, and I used to be able to eat a lot. Now I don't. Not as much anymore, unfortunately. But, that was the thing I used to do, was, you know, a lot of eating. Now it's, whenever I'm hungry, I eat, and just hopefully it's, you know, enough. Okay, how does this work? Is this gonna be good? Yeah, okay. Awesome, awesome. So let me take a look over here. So this one has 3 buckets left in there. This one's got 9. This one has 9. So these two will get the most, just because of it rolling back and because it being a single item. So, because I mean, it'll go over all of them every time, but it'll add 2 more to this one. Or it'll add 1 extra to this one every time, because it scrolls over. So it goes, you know, 1, 2, 3. And because it doesn't hold 6 items, it only holds 5, it'll come back and go 1, 2, and then skip this one. Right? 5 items? Yeah. So if a minecart hopper held 6 items, that wouldn't be the worst, but it doesn't. So that's just unfortunate. So next up would be hooking up a cobblestone gen to it. And that would be nice. See, speaking is totally different than being able to read and write. Like, he's able to just chat on the spot. Yeah, I mean, I wish... I wish I could even, like... I was getting okay at reading it, and I can sort of read it for the most part, where, like, I'll see it and I'll go, okay, that looks similar to words I've seen before. So I think it means this, or I think it means that. But I'm almost never certain, really, to be honest. Mad respect to anybody who's fluent in Spanish after, you know, learning English. Mad respect to anyone who can learn English after it not being their main language. That one especially. Okay, so now I need to convert all of this iron into buckets. And then those can go up in here. Just for now. Like that. And then I think this should work. Or wait. It's 2. There we go. And then over here, I need like a button, I guess. So let me see if I can find a button. I'm a little fluent. I'll have to think of the words before I say it. That's still pretty good though, like, honestly. That's more than what a lot of people can say. That's for certain. Okay, this needs to be a lot shorter. Needs to be like that, yeah, okay. So now I gotta go back to one of these. Okay, so this is the one with the one in the corner. So if I do that, there we go. I already messed it up. It's not working. Okay. It's supposed to register when it picks up that I have something in it, but it's not doing that. Let me try that first. Still no. So it's not even registering that it's in that hopper. That's broken? Did you turn off your room lights? Yes. It's hot. It's very, very hot. I think it's beyond 80 in here now. Give me a sec. Low 80. I should say low 80s. I'm starting to get a little bit of sweat building up. Although it says 29 Celsius, so... What is 29 Celsius in Fahrenheit? It's 84.2. You could open your window, it's already open. The light's off. The fan's on, just not as high as it can go because I don't have a proper audio filter for that. So it's just hot. Okay, so how do I fix this? Because I wanted it to work. And it's just not. I guess what I could do, instead of the system I have right now, is I could take out that. And then it would force it to go... Rip out all that, hang on. So now it forces it to go into this one. And then what we could do is we could do one of those. Or maybe rather we do one of those. And then just snake it down instead. Like that. Okay. And maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. It's not my preferred method, but it is a method. Okay. So if I take 2 there and just do this. There it goes. Is it not working now? It didn't give me... It's not able to keep up. So I guess if I do that, maybe... I just have to slow click it, honestly, until it's empty. Otherwise, it's too fast, and the redstone can't keep up. Okay. What's going on? It's just really hot where I live right now, and so that's why we were talking about the temperature. But right now I'm trying to farm lava, so that I can load it up into my, okay, there it goes. So I can try to load it up into my, furnace system so I can start building more materials and stuff. And so I was just gonna give it a go. And, it's taking some finessing to make this all run well, but it's sort of working now. I'm gonna continue my build. Alright, sounds good, Zinder. Sounds good. So this system seems to be working right now. What that means is now I need to work on one, just filling up all the lava buckets so that everything fills up completely and totally. And then I need to work on, I need to work on also having, the bucket recycling. Because I want all the used buckets to come back up here so that I can AFK this theoretically infinitely. I shouldn't need to do that much AFKing on this, but you never know. Then what I need to do is I need to build up a stone generator. And outside of that, I think we'll be fine. Here comes more lava. Honestly, this is a pretty fast farm, all things considered. I mean, it's not the fastest, but it ain't bad. It is not bad. Okay. So what I'm gonna do for now is I'm just gonna stop it. It hasn't come back in a minute, so I'm kind of worried. Where's it at? Where'd it go? What? Okay, there it is. I must have passed it, I guess? I don't know. And then it comes back down and around and takes all that. Awesome. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay, so... let me think. So we have the lava, and it should work just fine the way it is. We might want to do a bucket return system, but honestly, I'm considering just not. And maybe we just dispose of the buckets, or I just wait and collect them later. I mean, we'll have so many that it'll be fine. I shouldn't ever need more. Because we can have up to 100 buckets an hour. So let's assume that we AFK for 6 hours. So I go to bed and I AFK for 6 hours. That's 600 buckets. If you divide that by 64, that's 9.375 stacks. So, you know, that is literally what's in here. Oh wait, they don't stack to 64. My bad. So, they're stacked to 16. So we need 37 stacks. So here's your 9 plus 27. That puts you at 36. So I mean, get a double chest full and you'd be fine. So maybe that's what we do right now instead, and then just have it sort out the buckets later. And I'll never have to craft more. Hopefully, I'll just reuse them. But, it'll be separated so I can actually get access to them if I need to. Okay. I like this idea. Let me go ahead and get another... Oh wait, I'm still in spectator. There we go. I went into spectator somewhere over here, so it's fine. So let me go ahead and do another chest, which I don't think I have, so let me go and make one. Oops, not the helmet. Thank you. So we've got that. I really want it to face that way instead, so let me break it, pick it up. There we go. So now what I'm gonna do is I need to make a lot, and I mean a lot, of buckets. So I'm gonna fill these two up with iron. Oh. So it makes 1 bucket per iron. So we need how many buckets? 37.5 stacks. So multiply that by 16, that gets you your 600. So we need 600 iron, so 9 stacks. That's not bad. In fact, I can actually hold it all in my inventory right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Let me just come down here. We'll make all 10. And it should be fine. You know, I think I'm severely miscalculated here. That's not enough for a double chest. I mean, it's enough for this, which would put us at 27. That's right, I didn't calculate it based off a full chest. It was... Okay. So 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And that was where I was trying to go with. It was 32, I believe. Now that being said, we're gonna go ahead and make enough for the double chest anyway, so I'm just gonna go and just make, you know, more shulkers. More shulkers full of the stuff. Okay, we'll turn all of these into buckets. Okay. Wait, what's different here? I turned off the light in the background, so it's changed my lighting up, but other than that, that's it. Oops. Okay, did any of those fall down? No. Okay. That's good. Oh, I fell. That's not good. Okay, let me cover that in. Okay. This is, this isn't bad. That's actually a pretty decent amount of buckets. Plus we'll get a little extra here. I mean, that should be plenty. truly speaking, that should be plenty. Do I want to go ahead and get more, though? I mean, kind of. Because, I mean, we gotta think about it this way. I mean, actually, it's not bad. I'm just realizing it's not all gonna make it through the system at the same time. So right now, this is actually plenty of, you know, buckets. I mean, to fill in all of these, you would do 100 buckets an hour. So we've got 16 times 9 times 3. That's 432 buckets divided by 100. So this would take me 4.5 hours-ish to do. I mean, that's not bad. That's honestly, like I said, if I were AFKing all night really quick, that wouldn't take me too long. So we'll keep up with that. Yeah, it was the lights? Okay, okay. Yeah, I did my best to kind of fix it, but it's not really that fixable. It's not bad, though. It isn't too bad. So now what I need to do is I need to, guess, run that along with this. Wait, it's not gonna fill it up sequentially because it's 5. Oh gosh, you can only do 5 at a time technically. So we could do like 6 groups of 5 super smelters, but that would be a lot. I mean, you'd be looking at doing probably the lamest way of item dispersion possible, but it might have to happen. Let me just think for a second. We might make it work, who knows. What were we doing exactly before that? Right, I wanted to make a couple more levers. Which requires more cobblestone. There we go. Okay. So you do that one, and you do that one. And every furnace should, over time, get some lava. So I probably need to work on just filling that up first before I actually do anything else. Okay. This isn't bad. This is not bad. It is very hot. Oh my gosh. How hot is my computer right now? I'm a little bit worried about that. It's 72 Celsius. That's not bad. I usually try to keep it under 95 C, so that's okay. One thing I also need to check. Has any of my friends gotten on yet? No. Okay, my I told you guys a little bit about this before. So I'm playing on the server right now. It is running smooth. Good, good. I was about to talk about that. So I run a server. I used to run it through Minehut. And it's just for me and a couple of friends. Minehut was perfectly fine for this because, you know, it met every need we had. I was playing on it last night with some friends, and suddenly this message came across saying your 4-hour time limit per your 4-hour daily time limit has almost been used up. To continue playing, please wait until 1 a.m. PST or purchase a server plan. Now, I didn't know they did this. It's fine that they did this, but it was like, okay, well, we need to find a better way to do this. So I decided I was going to self-host it for now since it's free. And once I get a job, I'll pay for an actual server host where we can all have console access and, you know, run stuff there. Well, I went to do that, and I couldn't download any of the worlds from Minehut because you can only download one file at a time. And I'm not talking folder, I mean file when I say file. So every single player that's ever logged on, which was only a couple, like maybe 4 or 5, every single region, every POI, every single file had to be manually downloaded in order to do that. Now, Minehut doesn't offer any form of service unless you pay to download every single file at once. So, I was a little bit upset over that, and I found a tool that worked through a loophole that backs everything up to my Google Drive instead. And I just used that today after the playtime finally kicked back in. And L Shockbite, you lose. I really used to enjoy their servers and advertise them to people as like a, you know, a good server host for the most part. But when you're limiting things like not being able to take your world with you, or making it extremely hard to take your world with you, I don't support that. That's pretty messed up. At least Shockbite doesn't do that. Like, Shockbite will let you take your world with you pretty easily. I mean, you still have to use FTP file access for it, but you can do it. So I don't know. I was hoping Lunar or Pointless was gonna hop on that server though soon, just to see if it works. It might not be working, in which case, whatever, you know, I'll work on it some more tonight. Hopefully I can get it working. I might have messed up on port forwarding, and that's the only thing that has me a little bit concerned right now. Where did I get this gold from? I don't know, I'm gonna put it here for now, though. It's not sorted, so it's fine. Let me think. I don't want to really work down there anymore. I'm good. I'm ready to be done down there for a little bit. So actually, let me go back down. See if the, make sure that the, minecarts are not still rolling around, because that'll create some lag. Okay, I'm just curious. How full are they all? This one has gravel stuck in it. These ones never even filled. I mean, they did get a lava bucket. Okay. How far does it go here? I do need to pick up some of this stuff. This one didn't even get all the lava, and oh no. Okay, so that's gonna be our biggest issue, I guess, until some of them fill up entirely. It's just gonna keep doing that. Okay, I need to do something. I need to do something. I want to do like one more thing today, but I just don't know what. My brain feels like it's boiled. Just like so boiled. Let me make more buckets. I know we don't need them, but I'm gonna make more. You never know. We might need more. In which case, we will have them. Okay, so I guess let me go up. And we need to design a building to cover over top of all this. We also need to build a cobblestone generator. We need to work on the train support lines for all of that. You need to work on a pathway here. And we need to do mountains. Which I don't have stone for right now. Okay, I think actually... Yeah... Okay, let me just leave that alone for now. I want to do more, but I'm having a hard time thinking. I'm just sweaty. I'm just sweaty. I don't like it. It's gross. It feels gross. So what I need to do, I guess, even though I don't really want to, I guess I need to probably end stream against my best wishes. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and say hello to one of my friends then. We're gonna say hello to just cause_live. He's playing Yakuza 5. So, I encourage you guys to hop over there, say hello, hang around for a little bit. You guys will get some free channel points for doing that over here, and you'll get to meet a cool new streamer over there. Sorry it didn't go as long today. It's just hot. I'll have to figure out a better way to do some streaming in this weather, because I can't. It's gonna be like this all summer. I don't remember it being this bad last year, but it is awful this year, let me tell ya. So I'll catch you guys a little later. Good night, guys.